Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to Michie Stadium, home of the Army Black Knights. As we'll see, the Air Force Falcons taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Falcons will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Army's offense takes the field for the first time today. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Dropping back, it's Moses. Got his man quickly. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Black Knights send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
The only thing I can think is he just didn't see him signal for the fair catch. That's an easy call for the official, and they'll accept the penalty. Going with the ground game left. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The Falcons will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sideline.
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Wants to throw on 3rd. Unloads to the right. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense set on first down. They'll move the tight end.
Come on, boys. Let's count them up.
Gives it on the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They'll run play action. Lets it fly. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Black Knights. A great catch and run for 6. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
On the move from inside his 5. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Turning it on! And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. The Falcons moving quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A look out over the Hudson, and it looks calm. It is not calm in Michie Stadium on this third down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
That's one thing this defense takes a lot of pride on. They like tackling the catch, and they like being around the ball. That time, he was in proximity to knock that thing loose. Nice physical play.
He'll haul it in right around the logo. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. The Black Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He lets one fly deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw. It's Moses. Gets it to him on the screen. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and lets it fly deep downfield. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Army!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Cox. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Falcons are in the hurry-up.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Wants to go up top on first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Falcons will punt this one away. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. We've reached the break, and Army has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield, it's Moses. He's got him in the flat. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a second and long. They're going to run it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Firing to the right, complete. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's fourth down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They've gotten very little done on their first three possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off play action. Pressure coming. Took a shot as he threw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Mikey Stadium alive. A wall of cadets trying to urge on their fires one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Under fire. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Bunch formation for these receivers. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Wants to go up top. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Already got a hand on it, it's blocked. And they got it. There he goes. put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Western Michigan is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to FIU. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll keep it himself. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires on the move. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And the Falcons will call on their punt team.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm. Yeah,
or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
To the air, it's Moses. Floats it out in space. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. On first down from the 13-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Army!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off play action on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Falcons decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Black Knights! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Falcons in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. Well, so he gets a foot down, but he really didn't get a foot forward. No gain on the play.
He could have just quarterback sneaked it and got more yards than that. We need more from this passing game.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Cradles it at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute good.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Tempo and overdrive. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down. Sends it downfield. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Looking for the end zone. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Army!
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. The give is to Williams. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
He'll bring it out. It's Cox. And the returner goes down. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man to the left. Breaks into the open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds. downs, and he has the first down. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
42, Air Force 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed, and he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return.
First and 10.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Black Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Moses. Makes the catch. Snowed under by the defense.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. To the air on first down. It's complete. On the move at the 30. Turning it on. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. Touchdown, Black Knights! Fitted in the window for the score. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession.
He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The RPO, it's complete. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. And the Black Knights are marching down the field. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Back to pass, it's Moses. Finds his big tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Complete on third down. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, Army! He got a step and just dusted the field.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Western Michigan is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to FIU. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target. Badly. And the Falcons will punt it away on fourth down.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the
The Cadets have it. Army goes back on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
It's on target and complete. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Black Knights will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12. They'll start in a bit of a hole. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Black Knights! The defense putting points on the board.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing.
Army, 63, Air Force.
He'll bring it out. It's Cox. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Running into the open space. Got enough for the first down. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's caught. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Johnson looking to throw. And wings it incomplete. It'll be third and long. Trying play action. On the run, still looking. He made the catch, past the marker, also past the sideline. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to... There he goes! And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Falcons, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Here we go. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Give to the back. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Got to make sure they're sound in protection. They had one blocked earlier. Absolutely perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the fourth quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. Speeding down the left side. Running inside the 20.
And you want to put a winning streak together like this team has? Run the football and create explosive plays. Nice job by the offense showing the speed. How about the blocking up front? Everybody blocking, getting a hat on a hat, creating the explosive run.
I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. Let's see what they've got on second down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. You get down in the red zone, and then you have a couple of plays like this offense has just put out there. This can absolutely ruin your day. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy.
Go get that field goal.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here.
Let's go.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. The Falcons buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Cox. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Ball's incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.